like you. I don't love you. You'll never be anything. Let them look you in your face now and say, God Almighty. Look at your neighbor and say, it's time for our haters, conversation to change on your behalf. When you think of a hater, you think of a hater doing its job. And that's to try to defeat you and try to keep you here. But let me tell you something. I've been toiling and I've been thinking about this. Listen, a hater is not just a hater. Motivation, preparation. Come on, somebody. But let me tell you this. You have the power to say, listen, your conversation has to change about me. We done got used to the hater doing his job. And just saying, yeah, thank God for the haters. Yeah, thank God for the haters. But your haters' conversation is going to have to change concerning you. Come on, tap your neighbor and say, it's time for this conversation to change.
It's time for this conversation to change.
I wish you would say it like you really want it to be changed.
It's time for this conversation to change.
Yes, my God, free me from the grip of the wicked, from the clutch of the bad and bully. You keep me going when times are tough. My bedrock, God, since my childhood. There we go again. Since the childhood. Since you had haters ever since you was a child. You remember in elementary school, folk talking about you, picking on you because you had this on, you had that on. Some of you may not. Some of you may have been valedictorian. Some of you may have been class president. Some of you have been the smartest one in the school, or the best dressed, or the popular. I was neither. I had haters ever since I was a child. Some of you have had haters ever since you was a child.
My God.
But guess what? God Almighty. If you allow me to sit before you today and say this, if you can forget how you felt when you were in that place, then you will remember how you felt when you were in that place.
My God.
Does it make sense? If you can forget how you felt when you were in that place, then you can remember how you felt when you were in that place. Anybody get what I'm saying? I don't think you get what I'm saying. If you can forget how you felt when you were in that place and remember how you were. I have to write a book and tell you. Do you get what I'm saying? It will be that one that say break it down. If you, from here on out, and it's just that simple, stop worrying about the lost. And remember how to tell someone else. How to get through. Forget to remember. That's good enough. That's good enough.
Bring some more.
Look at somebody and say, forget to remember.
Forget to remember.
Shoot, I told y'all. Let me tell you something. Pastor Mary, what do you think about that? Come sit up here with me. Let me tell you, who else? Many more catch a tiger's by the toe. If you holler, let him go. Mama, see you shit. He done. I was gonna call him. Come on, here.
My God.
Look at your neighbor real quick. Look at me in the eye this time, and say, forget to remember.
To remember.
That don't make sense, does it? It makes sense, Pastor Mary. Expound on that just a little bit, because that's something that you can talk about. Forget to remember.
Praise God. If you forget to remember, you remember what you forget. In order to forget it, you got to remember.
That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right.
I'll leave it alone.
That's right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Oh wow, he said what I was gonna say, but to forget, to remember, that's deep, that's different.
Come on.
But you have to forgive. In other words, how I would look at it like this: forget about your past because you made it past your past. Does that make sense? So since God allowed you to pass the past, remember that you passed the past so that you can help somebody else pass the past. Does that make sense?
You getting it now? Sure. The clock normally goes, say it, clockwise. But we feel sometimes that the clock is going counterclockwise.
Didn't know that.
The clock goes clockwise. But sometimes it feels like the clock is going backwards in time. What is counterclockwise? Opposite, backwards. Do you know of a clock that goes counterclockwise? So then why are we saying the clock goes counterclockwise? Look at your neighbor and say, well, then why go backwards? Backwards doesn't exist in my book.
All right.
Forgetting those things which are behind me, and I'm reaching forth unto those things which are before me. I press toward the mark of a prize of a higher calling of God in Christ Jesus. That's how